It's official. It's official that Andre Ward is going to be fighting 24-1, 19 KOs from Colombia, Alexander Brand. T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. We heard he's going to fight a guy by the name of Rohan Murdoch. The Nevada State Athletic Commission in Vegas said, no, we're not sanctioning that bullshit. There was rumors of him fighting a former Kovalev opponent in Cedric Agnew, but I don't think he would take a fight like that with under 30 days notice. Right now, we're about 23 days before the fight. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. And the other name we've been hearing is this guy, Alexander Brand. Looking at his record and looking over him earlier, he does have a little bit of fight footage out there, but he's not really known for anything outside of losing to Bottle Jack and what was just a fight for Bottle Jack to get a win under his record. The thing about this is, I believe the fight's at 175 pounds. We know Andre Ward's last fight was at 175 or above the 168-pound limit when he fought Paul Smith. But now it's like he's bringing this smaller fighter up to fight him. Like, okay, well, I used to fight at 168, so now I'm fighting at 175. So let's see how you do meet me up at this weight. It kind of doesn't make sense to me. And to be honest with you, I know what I said a year ago when Andre Ward was inactive. I said, I don't care who Andre Ward fights. I just want to see him fight. And we are getting that wish. And I know I'm not the only fan that said that, but we are getting that wish. But it's like how do you really feel about Andre Ward fighting a D-level opponent? It just doesn't sit right with me. I'm thinking like, okay, I understand, you know, it's like 20 days notice and all this type of stuff. I understand it's on the Cotto Canelo undercard. And I understand the marketing aspect is that they want you to get a knockout and look good for Cotto and Canelo fans, because we know Andre Ward needs the fans. But how do we feel about him fighting this level of competition? Now, we know that he's supposed to be fighting Sergey Kovalev, a part of this 3-fight HBO deal that he has. But I'm thinking there's a lot of other light heavyweights out there, man. You know, like I said, I mentioned guys like Marco Antonio Parabon or a Bad Medina. You know, Roger Leo Medina is what they call him, Porky Medina. But whatever the case may be, I just don't see a reason for... Okay, we just want to see Andre Ward fight. I'm not going to say I don't see a reason for the fight. We just want to see him fight. But what's going to be interesting is you got Sergey Kovalev, who's going to be fighting Jean Pascal in January the 30th. So you might as well say February. What is Andre Ward's next fight going to be? Is it going to be a full fight against a full-fledged 175-pounder? I would like to see him against a Sullivan Barrera or a Unieski Gonzalez. Or is he going to take another fight like this-ish? But it's going to be broadcast on HBO. So it's going to have to be a fight that they're going to have to be able to sell to HBO. Maybe they're saving. The reason why it's not Cedric Agnew, I wouldn't be surprised if Andre Ward's next fight is a fighter like Cedric Agnew, Blake Capriello, who's the last guy? Mohammedi, the last guy that Sergey. I wouldn't be surprised if Andre Ward's next opponent is a fighter that Sergey Kovalev have beaten before. I wouldn't be surprised. So on the Cotto Canelo undercard, it looks like it's going to be Alexander Brand against Andre Ward. And of course, I'm going to be covering the fight, but the whole saga's over. Andre Ward's fighting, and he has an opponent now. And this is the opponent he's supposed to look good in a knockout. Let me see if did Bottle Jack knock out this guy. Bottle Jack won a split decision. Okay, well, it's the only loss on this guy's record. You know, he's got 19 KOs. Let's hope he comes and puts up a... Let's just hope he comes and he puts up a real, you know, exciting fight. Let's hope that he's one of those guys that come out there and say, fuck that. I'm not coming out here just to get beat up by Andre Ward. You know, and then it is on short notice. And the fact that, well, he is 38 years old. So we'll just have to see. T Street Controversy Live.